Welcome to Patty for Liberty. So I have been trying to make more content for my YouTube channel, and admittedly, I'm not getting a lot of that done, but I have a real life outside of the Libertarian Party. But I have some things on my mind that have been just really bothering me that I want to talk about, and I don't see anyone talking about. Well, actually, that's not really true. I hear a lot of people griping and bitching on Facebook about various different things, but as far as YouTube content, nobody's talking about things I want to be talking about. So today I'm going to make a video about some things on my mind, and if I lose a few libertarian friends along the way, I'm sorry, but I've learned something in life. When you're honest and genuine, you attract people who get you and like you. And, sometimes the people who don't like you still respect you because at least they know you're honest and sincere. So one of the things that has really been bothering me, aside from the fact that I don't really recognize my Libertarian Party anymore, although I've always felt the Libertarian Party was full of a lot of diversity and extremes. We are kind of the catch-all party for people who don't like the Republicans and Democrats, and some of us are true libertarians, and some of us are wannabe libertarians, and some of us like some of the libertarian ideas and not all of them. But me, I consider myself a moderate libertarian. I found the Libertarian Party like in 2008, and I tended to vote Democrat at the time. Even though I wasn't registered with the party, I tended to align with the Democrats' ideas. And it's ironic because now if I take any political quizzes, they tend to make me a little bit Republican. So I think maybe I'm somewhere between a Republican, a Libertarian, and a Democrat, which is what I think is more the norm than anyone that falls squarely in line with anybody's party's platform ideology. And this is the thing I want to talk about that I am most frustrated with right now. Our party has gone from what I've seen as the party of inclusivity to the party of exclusivity. And I'm sorry, I'm going to not be able to get through this without offending or ruffling some feathers. So I think a big part of what divided our party was COVID. I recently watched a Reason video, which I love Reason and Nick Gillette. He's my new favorite libertarian. And they had an interview with Penn Gillette. And it was kind of interesting listening to him because he said he has disassociated with the Libertarian Party because I don't remember the words he used, but he said something along the lines that it's been scummified or something with COVID. And the thing that I find really funny is I think Reason has touched on this a little, but they try to be neutral, and I respect that. But I think COVID has divided the Libertarian Party more than we're talking about, and I think there are more libertarians like me that are silent, that don't talk about it because they don't want to be the oddball in the Libertarian Party that says, yeah, I got vaccinated and I wore a mask, and I really think you should have done that too. And the truth is, I listened to him, and what he was saying, I found refreshing, like somebody's finally saying it. Our Libertarian Party turned into the AntiVaxx, anti-mask party. And before people slam me, and if you want to, go ahead. I don't believe in mandated vaccines or mandated masks, but I also don't believe that people really didn't want to wear masks or get vaccinated for the reasons they said. I think that it became a really political statement. And I'm the girl that homeschooled when homeschooling was uncool, and now everybody wants to homeschool. I was selective about vaccines for my kids before vaccinations became an issue. These same people that don't want to have this vaccine or wear this mask were the same people that would have argued with me about vaccination just a few years ago, and now that it's become political, now I'm an anti-vaxxer. But before, I could send my kids off to public school and get them all the mandated vaccines they wanted me to, but now it's a big deal. And that's how I feel. And so I wanted to talk about this today because when I listened to Penn Gillette talk, I went and read the comments on Reason, and there were 800 comments from people that were just disgusted with him. Like, I can't believe I ever liked him, and God, I'm so disappointed he's, you know, not a real libertarian. I mean, it's not really what they said, but it's the same old crap. And that's what I want to talk about, is that we are never, ever going to grow this party if we expect everybody to agree on every single issue. Everything. Every single issue, every item on our platform, there's no room for people that don't agree on certain things. Yes, I 100% agree that there should not be mask mandates or vaccine mandates. But I also think people could have just done what I would consider the right thing to do. And am I right to tell you that? No, you can do whatever you want. But the way people have gotten all up in arms and you're not a real libertarian because you wear a mask, well, the one thing that really I want to talk about in this video, I went 2 years without getting COVID because I social distanced, I wore a mask, I washed my hands, and I was really proactive about not catching it. I go to the Libertarian convention and I let my guard down. And the truth of the matter is I did not let my guard down. I was a chicken shit who didn't want to wear a mask at the Libertarian Unmasked convention. And so when I got sick, I was really angry with myself for not being true to myself, for not standing up to peer pressure and letting clan control affect me. So that is what is inspiring me to make this video. You can be a libertarian and have a mind of your own. You can be a libertarian and not agree on every single item on our platform. Libertarianism is about believing in individual rights, personal responsibility, live and let live, small government, and I am not going to question myself on whether or not I am a libertarian or not. If the libertarians had their way, we would have a party of 2 or 3 people because their rules for what makes someone a libertarian are so restrictive. What I want to see in this party is people like me that want to see a smaller government, that want to see people more free, and that don't decide you're disgusting and we don't want you in our party because you think masks and vaccines are a good idea. That makes you not a libertarian. That means somebody that was a longtime libertarian that disagrees with you on one particular issue is not worthy of being a libertarian. We're never going to grow this party with this attitude. And so I'm making this video. I'm standing on my own 2 feet with my ground on this. I am a libertarian. I'm not going anywhere. I love this party, and I love the diversity and inclusivity that drew me into it, and I want to be someone who stands firm in that. I want you in our party, and I don't care if you think masks are a good idea or a bad idea. As long as you don't think government force should be involved, you're a libertarian. So that's what I got for today's video. I have more I want to talk about, but I can't get it all in one video. The next thing I want to talk about is the housing crisis and skyrocketing rent prices that nobody in the Libertarian Party wants to talk about. We just want to talk about the same old things and the Fed and taxation is theft. So my next video, I want to put some research into this because I want to address some issues that millennials are talking to me about, and that is how high rent prices are, and nobody's really talking about that in the Libertarian Party. So that'll be my next video. But thanks for listening. I hope that I haven't lost all my libertarian friends by making this, but I also hope that I gain some that get me and understand what I'm saying here. So see y'all in my next video. Thank you for tuning in. If you like me, if I'm your kind of libertarian, please subscribe to my channel. I realize I'm not very good at YouTube yet, but I'm working on that. So thanks again. I will talk to you hopefully real soon because this next video I really want to make.